Hey everyone, happy Monday. It's Joe here from the Bill Course Wellness Center, and I'm bringing you the Monday mobility break. It's going to be a fun one today. You guys are going to follow along for one round as I take you through everything, and then I definitely advise you to maybe go through one or two more times just to make sure you're moving. So this is going to be about 9 or 10 exercises or mobility moves, whatever you want to call them. And some of my favorite, we're going full body. You don't need, but it will definitely help if you have a couch or a chair or a table of some sort for a couple of them. But other than that, get on the floor, just get moving. That's what it's all about. Get moving, feel better. So we'll just get started right here. We'll start with one of my favorites. Actually, all of these are some of my favorite mobility moves. So we're gonna go deep squat. Right here, we've done it before. I want you to try to keep these heels on the ground. So even if you're right here, that's where we start, that's fine. That's why we're doing this, to get better. So try to sink those hips while you keep your heels on the ground. Push out for a second and twist. And we'll go up, come out of it, back down. We're gonna go 10 of these. Pushing out those elbows into the knees. And you'll notice the first couple you might be a little bit tighter. The last couple you might be able to get down deeper with those hips. This is a great one too if you have some weights, to keep the weights right under your chin and just push yourself down. We're gonna go 2 more and on to the next. Up tall, excellent. Next, we have a staple. We're doing 8 inchworms. So make sure you got enough space. Just keep these legs straight, lock the knees out, and we're going 5 of these. So you want to make the most of the movement. Take your time. That's 2. Up tall. Make sure your feet are also about shoulder width apart. And a little challenge. Try to keep, when you're walking out for this inchworm, try to keep your heels on the ground as long as you can while you're walking out. It's really going to help stretch your calves and your hamstrings. So following out, finishing up with the inchworm. Excellent. Next, we're going to do an elevated pigeon. So this is where you're going to need maybe a couch, a table, or a chair. If not, I'll show you how to do it on the ground. So on the ground, you're just going to hit it like this. Pigeon, it won't be elevated, but it's the same move. And you want to try to forward fold over that leg. And I'll show you what that is. I can't do it on the ground. It's a difficult stretch. So you're right here. This is a little bit high, but you want to eventually get that knee on the ground, and you want a straight line with that shin. And you're just going to try to reach over. We're going to go 30 seconds. So breathe, forward fold a little bit. Really good to open up the glutes, the hips. And when you start loosening that up in your quads, you're going to notice your lower back will loosen up. A lot of tight spots are connected to other tight spots or imbalances. So it's really good to stretch those big muscles because you're probably holding on to some tension that's hurting you elsewhere. You might be having migraines because your quads are tight because it's pulling your back and it's pulling your neck. So everything's connected. And we're going to finish up in 3, 2, 1. Shake it out for a sec. And you know it, we got to go the other side on the elevated pigeons. So, and you'll also notice doing these one-sided mobility stretches that you'll get exposed. Which side is more mobile, what side you need to work on more. You'll start to feel where you're tighter. Like for me, it's very obvious to me that I'm very tight on my left side, so maybe something to focus on. Maybe I'll do left, right, and then focus a little bit at the end on hitting those weak spots again. So let's go 5 more seconds on this elevated pigeon. Boom, excellent. Cool, we're gonna go back down to the ground for some hip flossing. So you're right here, and we're going a minute of this. So take your time. You want to try to get the 4 points on the ground while my shoulders are squared. So you're gonna feel in your hips. So ankles on the ground, knees on the ground. And you're in a seated position. You're moving nice and slow. Kind of lean forward a little bit into it. All we're doing is we're just feeling our bodies out, moving how we're supposed to be moving. If you can't get all 4 points, that's fine. Get as close as you can. And like I said earlier, you might be surprised that the more you do it, the looser you'll get, and you might be able to hit those 4 points. So let's hang on for a couple more seconds here. Let's go 3, 2, excellent. Let's stand it up, shake it out. Man, I'm already feeling better already. So, next exercise, weak leg first. Simple hamstring stretch. So if you have something to elevate or even a higher chair, that'd be fantastic, or couch or table. If you don't have it, that's fine. We're gonna do one-legged right there to the ground, but right here I have it. So I'm gonna try to sink my hips back a little bit and lean a lot of my body weight on this heel and try to reach for my toes. So everything, this leg is straight that I'm stretching. And I'm going to try to forward fold, so I'm not arching my back too much. I have good posture, but I'm going to forward fold a little bit, and you're going to really feel that. This is a good one too, to get a little bit of movement in. Not too much, but you're just playing with the range of motion. Let's hang on for 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Do to one side, you got to do to the other. Put that right foot up, and let's rock. If you really can reach, try to grab these toes and pull them a little bit. You'll notice when you start doing that, it's gonna light your calf muscle up. It is gonna get hot and tight very quickly. Hang on, we wanna go 30 seconds on this one. Get some of that momentum, some movement in this position. Hang on for 3, 2, 1. Excellent, we are almost done with round 1. Got a couple more. We're going to go into a quad stretch here. One of my definite favorite ones. I have very tight quads. So what we want to do, this is going to be one you definitely want to have a couch for. If you don't have a couch, we'll stand up tall like this. Grab on to your ankle and maybe use a wall and pull that. But definitely when you get home, try this one out. You want your knee to be as close to the couch as possible. I know we've done this before, but it's because it works. So we're gonna get just like those hamstrings. We're gonna get some slow rotation. We wanna sit in this for about 30 seconds. So I'm leaning a lot of my body weight on my knee. You might need a pillow or something, padding under your knee. But let's go 5 more seconds here. Excellent. Shake that out. Other side, right into it. If you're doing the standing up stretch with the quad, you want to make sure you don't grab. A lot of people grab by their toes. Make sure you're grabbing by your ankle. We're not trying to stretch our ankle, because if you grab the toes, you'll be doing a lot of ankle stretching, which is good, but we want to focus on the quad on this one. So make sure you grab by the ankle, that's always. Keep hanging on here. We got a couple more seconds. Some of that mobility. Let's go for 3, 2, excellent. Shake it out. Good. Next, we're going to do a push-up into the down dog position. Everybody's done these. Push-up, down dog, and we're going to go opposite reach. We're going to do 10 of these. So, push-up position, shoulder width on hands, shoulder width on feet. So push-up, down dog, reach, reach, push-up, down dog. And if the push-up's too much for you, don't worry about the push-up as much. Maybe get into the plank or the knees down plank position and come from the knees. But here we definitely want to hit that down dog. And when you're reaching across, try to keep the weight evenly distributed on each feet or on each foot. And that's going to help stretch the calves, get all that good stuff. Excellent. Let's go 2 more. Good stuff. Shake it out, catch your breath. We're staying on the ground here. We're gonna do a Spider-Man flow. So we're gonna go 5 of each. We're in the lunge position. Try to send this elbow here to the ground. Try to get that back knee off the ground. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Switching sides. If you can't get that low, that's fine. Just send this hand as far across as you can and as high up as you can. That rotation's super important for your back. Just opening the body up. Let's go 3, 4. Excellent. Last one, we're gonna lay it down and we're gonna do a glute stretch. So we're laying down here and I am pulling on this leg while my shoulders try to stay square to the ceiling. This one's pretty static. 30 seconds a pop. Let's go 10 more seconds. And we'll switch up sides to finish out this mobility break. 3, 2, check it out, and we're going other side. Remember, shoulders square to the roof, other arm is sent out. You're grabbing by the knee. Deep breathing, trying to get a little deeper in each breath. Hang on for 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. That is the mobility break for Monday. Thank you guys for checking it out, following along. If you'd like to see anything specifically, any specific kind of mobility breaks or workouts, get a hold of Jessica, Justin, or myself, and we'd love to work with you. Have a great Monday. Keep working hard. Cheers.